Once again, you miserable sadists have shown up to watch me tortured by my staff as they show me who knows what videos that I have to suffer through and react to. And this time, I've got it on the prompter. It tells me, you will be shown, this is what they're telling me, you will be shown a series of TikToks where psychics, already I'm in pain, psychics will reveal to you, to me, how you may be a psychic and don't even know it.
Wow.
Let us watch these hilarious psychics.
This is how I unlocked my psychic abilities. 1, I started meditating every single day. I would spend about 15 to 45 minutes meditating every single day. 2, I started to spend a lot more time outside, intentionally grounding in the earth. So I put my bare feet, my bare hands into the grass, into the dirt, and allowing Mother Nature to send me all her healing frequencies. 3, I started to come from a place of gratitude and just be thankful for what I have right now. I stopped worrying about all the stuff that I didn't have and just started to really acknowledge and appreciate everything I have in my life at this moment in time. 4, I started intentionally working on my triggers, my shadow, my trauma, my inner child, and I started to address all those issues and unpack them, heal them, give myself love, compassion, and forgiveness. 5, I asked, every single person is psychic, literally everybody. All you have to do is acknowledge that you have all the answers within you already, and you just need to ask for them to be revealed.
That was actually kind of interesting because those are all good things to do, to meditate, to pray. I think that's always a good thing to do, to confront your traumas, to live a life of gratitude. I try to do that. I think that's really, really important. Bring out your inner child, your shadow, get them to at least help out with the rent. I think that's always important. If you can heal those people, all of that's good. It will not make you even this much psychic.
A little tiny bit.
It's just, when Jesus, remember Jesus from the Bible, like the guy who actually could do stuff like this, who could actually prophesy things? He would say, I'm not prophesying so that you'll know the future. I'm prophesying so that you'll know when the future comes that I am who I say I am. Now, when the future comes, you will also know that I am who I say I am because I had no idea what was going to happen. And that's how you'll know I'm not Jesus and how that lady is not a psychic. That's going to be the big reveal. The big surprise about the future is that you did not know what was going to happen. And anytime somebody says, well, I predicted that. And I do my show. I predict a lot of things and I've been right about a lot of things. It's luck. I'm not a psychic either. All right, let's watch another one of these kooks.
Explained my whole life to me. And I was like,
A lot of fears that
She's like-
you had that you were like, I wonder if
She's
this
like-
happened to me.
she's like, they keep putting question marks all over your face. What do you want to ask me? And I was like, why am I so afraid of death? She's like, not only are you afraid, like that's how she answers. She's like, not only are you afraid of death, but you're afraid of losing your whole family. And I was like, yeah. She's like, because you have in other lives. She's like, you've been here so many times. That's why you know so much. That's why you're reaping the benefits because you've done it and you've been through some bullshit. And I was like, really? She was like, dude, you watched your whole family tragically die.
This reminds me of a book called Nightmare Alley. They made a movie of it, which I haven't seen yet because it's a very, very dark book, but it used to be a book I liked. It's a real noir novel about a carnival and about a guy who is kind of dominated by a woman who is a fortune teller in a carnival. And at one point, the fortune teller says, to a guy in the audience, I see you with your dog running through the fields. And the guy says, that's amazing. And her lover says to her, how did you know that? And she said, every boy has a dog. So when you say, I'm afraid of death, that's because you've lived in previous lives. You're afraid of death because it's death. It's big, honking, scary death. That's why you're afraid. I went to a psychic once as a joke with my then girlfriend, now wife, and we went for fun. We're walking down the streets of New York, so yeah, we'll spend $5 and go to a psychic. That'll be fun. And I remember her looking at my wife's palm and saying, you like to travel, but not alone. And I thought, who likes to travel alone? And who doesn't like to travel? What kind of thing is this? These guys have been doing this for so long. They know all of this stuff. And it's not because you were born 100 times. Unbelievable how gullible people are. You're not a psychic. I'm just promising you this. Let's watch another one of these because now they're getting kind of comical.
Dating as a psychic medium is one of the hardest things that I ever had to do. Because as soon as the person's energy shifts, change, I can feel it. You can feel when they're thinking about you. You can feel when there's like some like mixed feelings or whatever, you can feel everything. Like, it's insane. And then it's crazy because like when you're around the person, sometimes you can read them. Like, you can literally read them. It's insane. Like, I used to date a guy and I could read his whole, like, I would sit next to him and I could read his whole life. Like, I can see from childhood to a teenager to adult. And then it's like what I was being shown is that him as a kid, how he got treated as a kid, affected him as an adult and was some of the reasons why he acted the way he did as an adult. It's crazy.
You're amazing. You figured this all out already.
Well, absolutely. You know, I'm sure she can read minds. You know, I actually, my daughter kind of takes after me, and she can read minds, and I have that same ability. It's amazing what you can read off people's faces.
You can read minds.
And every now and again, I'm sure you actually even guess a name right as well, but you're not a psychic. That doesn't make you a psychic. Nothing mystical is happening. Nothing magical is happening. You have not got that power. So, you know, again, dating as a psychic is difficult, I'm sure, especially if you're a woman. If you're a woman dating with a psychic, you know, you're constantly going, this guy wants to sleep with me. You know, and then you go out with another one, this guy wants to sleep with me. And then you go out with another one, it's like, this guy wants to sleep with me. It's amazing. It's painful to be able to read minds like that. All right. Have you got more of these? I'm almost sure you have because you're evil. Let's see.
You are psychic, and I know this because everyone is. This is how you use it. First, if you have any doubts, I want to prove to you that you're psychic. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to show you how to use it whenever you want. Have you ever had a gut feeling about something? Psychic! Have you ever felt that something bad was going to happen and then it did? Psychic!
Dude, if you do that again, I'm gonna punch you. I'm not kidding.
You ever been thinking about somebody and then they call you? Psychic! But seriously, those are all examples of how our psychic abilities slip through every day.
You know what's kind of kooky about this is like all these describing as normal human life. Of course, we have instincts. Of course, we have, you know, subtle messages that we get. And I'll even go beyond that. I will go beyond that. There are moments when the spirit speaks to you.
Get out of the pool!
How about that? How about that? There are moments when you actually do get information from outside yourself. That is absolutely true. But you're not psychic. You're just human. You are being given a gift. There's more on heaven and earth than is dreamed of in our philosophy.
I can't see real good. Is that Bill Shakespeare over there?
I don't want to make, I want to make fun of these people because they're ridiculous, but I don't want to make fun of them to say that there is nothing spiritual in the world and nothing mysterious in the world. That's not true. It's not you. You're just a person. You are made like a person. You know, you ever come in and you think, my wife's angry at me, and I sense this because she slammed the door and refuses to make dinner and keeps cursing at me. You can pick up those subtle clues that something has gone wrong in your relationship. That's absolutely true. I'll go beyond that. There are moments when you actually do get an idea that something is going to happen. Can you control it? No, because it's a gift. It's not coming from you. It's coming from outside yourself. The problem here with these guys is actually not that they believe in something mysterious, and I shouldn't make fun of them for that. I make fun of them because they think that the mysterious thing is them. More. Show me. One more. Thank God. Oh, thank you.
Here are 3 ways to practice your psychic abilities, and number 3 is going to surprise you, so make sure you stay until the end. But before I tell you what they are, you got to go into this remembering that humans are innately psychic. And by humans, I mean you. So the first thing is that you need to set aside time every single day to practice your psychic abilities. You need to treat this like you're going to the gym to build a body. It's the same freaking thing. Repetition is key. The second thing is you have to remove psychic blocks. And the primary block is the ego, which is always going to second guess whether or not you're using your psychic abilities or your imagination. And the third thing is heal. By healing, we transcend lower levels of awareness where we are focused on our wounds. And when we transcend them, we expand our consciousness, making ourselves available for things that are beyond our current 5 senses.
You know what? I actually want to say something serious. I'm going to put on my serious face. Oh, wait, that's not my serious. I'm sorry. There's my serious face. I want to say something serious about this. These people, I don't want to make fun of them for saying that there's mystery in life. There is mystery in life. There is a spiritual world. It acts in our world. We actually can experience those things. The problem is that the person that they're talking to, that they're trying to sell, whatever they're trying to sell to, has been sold a picture of the human being that actually isn't true. We're not just meat puppets.
Meat what? Where'd you find that?
What does that matter? None of that matters now.
We are spirits. We are the embodied representation of spirits. And so there is a spiritual life that we all live. And a lot of the stuff they're saying is true. You want to heal your wounds. You want to get past your trauma. You want to be still and remember that God is God. You want to, open up your heart to gratitude. You want to open up your heart to all the good things in life. You want to open up your heart to other people. And the saner you get, the more you heal yourself, the more you will understand signals that you get from other people and from the spirit. All of those things are absolutely true. And the only thing that's false about this is that they can sell you something, or that you have something inside you that is beyond the normal. The people who say we're all psychic, well, then none of us is psychic. I mean, psychic is a special ability of being able to read people's minds. We can all read things that aren't there because we actually ourselves are spirits. And so we all have a connection to the spiritual world. So really, it's not their kookiness, it's the kookiness of the materialist world we live in that makes us think that those things aren't true, so that these people can sell silly stuff, a silly version of the truth. So I actually said something serious. Now I'm going to go home and rest. So thank you. I want to thank you for torturing me with these videos. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Really a lot. I'll get you yet. I'm getting the sense that you enjoyed this video, so like and subscribe to The Andrew Klavan Show wherever you sense your podcasts.